Hi, this is Simon Obstall and welcome to another tutorial for Apple Motion. Now, somebody asked me if I could do a piece on channels and the channel mixer and how we can use it to manipulate channels, and I thought that was a very good idea for a tutorial. So let's have a look. So first of all, let's remind ourselves that every image is made up of three channels, the red, green and blue, plus an alpha channel. And in Motion, we can monitor those by selecting them from here. So we can select the alpha channel from there, or the blue, or whatever. And I can also do it with the Shift key. So Shift R is red, Shift G is green, Shift B is blue, and Shift A is alpha. Shift C is color. So that's all very simple. And if we look at our image here, and we look at it, the same thing applies. So we're switching between the channels for that image as well. But I'm going to actually do this a different way. So I'm going to come to Filters and Color and Channel Mixer. And the Channel Mixer is a really powerful tool that allows for all sorts of interesting options. I'm actually going to turn back on our background image here so we can see this. As you see, we've got values for the red, green and blue. And where you see 1, those are activated. So if I turn off the green and I turn off the blue, we only get the red channel. Now, why is this different to the representation that we had up here? Well, it's because the other two channels are empty, and that's why we're only seeing red. But if we wanted to see that same grayscale representation of the red channel, we could do that by using the green red. So make that 1, and the blue red, make that 1. And now we've got a grayscale representation of the red channel because the red channel has been copied into the green and the blue channels. And you'll notice that this means that the red circle is completely white and the blue and the green, which are 100% blue, 100% green, are completely black because there is no red in them. If we wanted to look at the green, we could turn that one down to 0, this one down to 0, the green to 1, the blue down to there, the blue-green up to 1, and the red-green up to 1. And then the green circle is 100% white. The other two circles are completely black because there's no green in them. But the channel mixer actually allows us to do something much more useful, and that's to manipulate the alpha. I'm just going to come over to the library and I'm just going to drop in a background, this concentric shapes. So it's going to look like that. So wherever you see that, we're seeing through to the background. So let's come back to our channel mixer and let's reset it. Now, if we set the alpha down to 0, the image will be fully transparent. So there you go, we can see through to our background. If we set it to 0.5, it'll be 50% transparent, as it were. But I'm actually going to set it to 0 because what I want to do is experiment with using the red channel for the transparency. So we can do that by setting the alpha red to 1. And then you'll see that the red circle is fully opaque and that anything with a little bit of red in it is also visible. You can see this sunlit building on the left here. It's got some red in it. That is visible against our background. And similarly, if we turn that off and we looked at the green, you'll see that the green circle is fully opaque. And again, that building, which is yellow, so yellow is red and green, that's showing through as well. And if we instead look at the blue, you'll see the blue circle is fully opaque, and we can see the sky, which has got blue in it. So what we're actually doing here is we're actually creating a very simple keyer based on red, green and blue. And by adjusting these relative values, you can get some extremely useful results. Note that the sliders also go negative, which is sometimes handy as well. Anyway, that's enough for now. And in part 2 of this tutorial, I shall be looking quite specifically at how we can use what we've learnt to build a very simple but incredibly powerful Luma keyer. So thanks very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you again soon.